So you come through. I mean, you have your tryout. You have your you begin training or whatever, and while you're training, like you're watching the folks that are training alongside you ascend.
Yeah.
You're watching them, go off and make their debuts
Yep.
and all of this other stuff. And you do this for a year, man. Tell me about that year and how you grew as a person.
Like, I learned a lot more about how to handle myself in different environments. Because I'm not really the most, talkative person. Honestly, like, to whoever's watching this, any of my friends watching this or anything, this, like, might be the
They're
most.
learning stuff about you.
They might be, this might be the most they ever heard me talk.
Nice.
To be honest. And it's like, that year, all observation. I watched who I could, talk to whatever wrestler I could, like Nate Dave Carter, David Stars. I even, talked to Matt Riddle, Deshaun Pratt, Fred Yehi. Shout out to Yehi. I just talked to whoever I could, picking brains, any bit of information, any knowledge that I can get or receive to help me go further in this business. I was looking for it, and I still look for it to this day. All you got to do is ask questions. Yeah. And honestly, that year was a bit frustrating because I was just, like, so hungry. Like, I still am. Like, I'm still, like, I always want more. Like, I'm never content with. So I'm always, like, pushing to go further, go harder. And I feel like I'm like, all right, like, I just want to go. Like I'm ready to be here. Like, I've been here for a year. And then I learned patience. Things don't always come overnight. I definitely learned how to be patient. I'm still working on patience, to be honest. But that's, listening, observation, and patience. That's, like, the most important things that I picked up from that year.
It's interesting. I mean, I've never been a professional wrestler. I'm the least athletic person that you will ever meet in your life.
Bro,
I get tired talking.
Bro, it's funny that you mention that, bro. Because, like, I wasn't even supposed to be a wrestler.
Right.
Like, 5 years old, I had a stroke. It was like my life had a reset button. I had to learn how to walk, talk.
Really?
Yeah, eat, like, pretty much everything all over again. And I was like, I wasn't expected to live, like, let alone be able to walk.
Wow.
And it's like, until I was like, maybe 12, 13, I wasn't allowed to participate in, like, any physical activities. So I was doing, like, cross country. It was so bad. It was like, it gave me some, like, conditioning and endurance, but I absolutely hated cross country because it was, like, literally the most I could do, though.
But it's still, I mean, it got you to where you.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, cause I don't really talk much, so a lot of I'm more the quiet guy,
Right.
If you're looking for me, I'll probably be sitting in the corner somewhere, probably thinking in my own head, or even just, like, I might be observing, might be listening, might be watching.
Well, I mean, because I was trying to figure, I mean, your drive and all of that stuff. I mean, to come out, to Rastelli's, of all places, with no ride. I'm like, where does this drive come from? And it comes from, it sounds like it comes from life telling you no, but you selling life.
Fuck
Kiss
you.
my ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna do this thing
Yeah,
anyway.
much. Bro, I've always been the little guy, and I was like, nothing makes me feel better. Like, nothing gives me a better sense of fulfillment than proving people wrong, proving to people that I can literally do whatever I want to do.
Right.
Like, that's why I'm here. I feel like the odds were always against me. Like, no matter whatever aspect. Like, I had the stroke. I was always like that little guy who always got picked last. So I had to show people that I got it. I feel like, I really didn't do much really, and, like, till, like, high school. Like, I played football here and there, but when I got to high school, and I fell in love with wrestling, like, collegiate, like,
like
amateur wrestling. I fell in love with that. It was like, when I touched that mat and I began learning to do everything, it was just, like, so natural, bro. It was like, and then that changed me. That affected my life too, because that taught me, like, some humility. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, I was cool, like, I was pretty okay at it, but you lose here and there. You lose here and there. And my first year was pretty bad, but I did get like, rookie of the year. Mm-hmm. That my freshman, it was my sophomore year. No, it was my junior year in high school where I first started wrestling. I got rookie of the year that year. My second year, I won. I went undefeated that year in the public league, and I was, most valuable, wrestler on the team. So, in that year specifically, like, I proved a lot to myself, because in the beginning of the year I wasn't captain, and it literally broke my heart. But through grinding it out and being that guy, who was obvious, like just stepping up and being a leader, I pretty much took that spot, like, because I knew that's what I know, like I know who I am and what I'm capable of. So that year really changed my life.
That's wild, man. I mean, dude, I think that's a hell of a story. I mean, for you to pull yourself back from that and to be like where you are now. And where I was going with that whole not athletic at all thing was to just kind of talk about some of the failures that I've had in my career,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, and like the times that life has told me no, but that pales in comparison to what you've gone through and what you fought back from,
Yeah.
and where you are now is even more impressive. Knowing that, like, that's crazy humbling.
Honestly, bro, like, people don't understand. Like, my mind, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy.
Most
Only
of us
only
are.
yeah, only person who can really slow me down is me.
Right.
It's like, and it's like, it's so much that goes on in my head. It's like so much that I deal with, and people don't completely understand. That's why it's like sometimes I feel like an outsider. You know what I mean? Like the black sheep, because people don't really understand. It's not like I'm gonna just go out there and just, hey, tell my story, broadcast it out there. It's like, what, I just do my thing. I stay in my own lane, bro.
So.
CCW.